परिवार के एक सदस्य के लिए एक कानून हो, परिवार के दूसरे सदस्य के लिए दूसरा कानून हो, तो क्या वो घर चल पाएगा क्या? संविधान में भी नागरिकों के समान अधिकार की बात कही गई है। सुप्रीम कोर्ट डंडा मारती है, कह रही है कॉमन सिविल कोड लाओ।
Uniform Civil Code, or in short UCC, is again in the limelight, as it has been part of the BJP manifesto since 1998. Now, nearly 2 decades later, BJP seems to be inching towards implementing the contentious code. But what is this law, and why is it controversial? Let's understand. Uniform Civil Code essentially means one nation, one law. Currently, it is a legal framework with a set of uniform laws regarding various personal matters like inheritance, marriage, adoption, custody, succession, and divorce, applicable to all citizens, irrespective of their religion, community, race, sex, and caste. However, it is not enforceable by law yet. As of now, in India, Hindus have their own laws on marriage. Muslims, Catholics, and Parsis are also governed by their own separate laws. If the UCC is introduced, existing laws like the Hindu Marriage Act 1955, the Hindu Succession Act 1956, and the Muslim Personal Law Application Act 1937 will technically be dissolved. The UCC comes under Article 44 of the Constitution, which is one of the directive principles of state policy. It lays down that the state shall endeavour to secure a uniform civil code for the citizens throughout the territory of India. Simply put, this means that UCC is a goal towards which the nation should strive, but it is not a fundamental right or a constitutional guarantee. Now, while formulating the constitution, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar also had said that a UCC is desirable, but for the moment it should remain voluntary. So, what are the origins of the Uniform Civil Code? UCC can be traced to colonial India. The British government submitted a report in 1835 calling for uniformity in Indian laws relating to crime, shreds of evidence, and contracts. The Second Law Commission had, however, warned that no attempt should be made to codify the personal laws of the Hindus and Mohammedans, because any such attempt might tend to obstruct rather than promote the gradual process of improvement in the state of population. Then in 1985, the demand for UCC again came into spotlight after a judgment was pronounced in the Shah Bano case. Shah Bano had moved the Supreme Court seeking maintenance after her husband divorced her after 40 years of marriage by giving triple talaq and denied her regular maintenance. And the Supreme Court had noted that it is a matter of regret that Article 44 has remained a dead letter. Common Civil Code will help the cause of national integration by removing desperate loyalties to laws which have conflicting ideologies. No community is likely to bell the cat by making gratuitous concessions on this issue. It is for the state which is charged with the duty of securing a uniform civil code, and it has legislative competence to do so. Now, can it be implemented? Well, subjects such as marriage, divorce, adoption, and succession are in the concurrent list, which means that both the centre and the states can legislate on them. As legislating and implementing laws are in the domain of the government, the Apex Court has remained silent on the UCC. However, the court has through its judgments emphasized the need for a UCC. As told earlier, in the Shah Bano case, the court observed that a common civil code will help the cause of national integration. And in Sarla Mudgal's case in 1995, the SC had said, when more than 80% of the citizens have already been brought under the codified personal law, there is no justification whatsoever to keep in abeyance anymore the introduction of Uniform Civil Code for all citizens in the territory of India. In June 2023, the Law Commission of India solicited views and ideas from the public and recognized religious organizations on the UCC. The Commission is examining the UCC after a reference sent by the Ministry of Law and Justice. But why is this law contentious? The argument against UCC is that it violates the freedom to practice a religion of a choice that allows different communities to follow their personal laws. Some constitutional experts believe that with the UCC, the right to religion could be eroded, and minor communities could feel threatened as the culture in India would be homogenized. But those backing the UCC say it would provide equal status to all citizens irrespective of the community they belong to. They believe that a UCC could lead to consistency and gender equality when it comes to personal laws and usher in some much needed reforms. Having said that, do you think that the Modi government can implement a uniform civil code? Do tell us in the comments below, and for more such content, keep watching Money Control.